Got a bunch of very interesting things to talk about today. We're going to talk about the market, what to do with rares, what offers are reasonable, ones that I think are a good value. And then we're also going to talk about some suggestions that I have for making live arena more enjoyable and more fun, in my opinion. If you have not already done so, link in the description to download Raid Shadow Legends or scan the QR code here on the screen. You'll get Tayrel and a bunch of other stuff, including Rector Draft. You get 2 epic champions. A Rector Draft you get when you hit level 25. So the question is, what is the market good for? And I got to tell you, there's only 2 things that I currently see worth getting in the market. And this was a screen grab from somebody on Reddit. Ancient shards. Very randomly do they show up there. I've seen ancient shards show up there twice on my account, and I picked them up immediately for 200,000. This person on Reddit got very, very, very lucky and got 2. And then also the mystery shards, the green shards, because the cost of them versus the individual characters seems to be incredibly good value. And then there's a small chance on mystery shards to get a rare, but typically you just get uncommons and commons. So this is something to consider. I don't think the market is that great. And one of the roadmap videos, the developers talked about the market being revamped. That's something they're going to do sometime in 2025. I feel like, yeah, the rest of it is not good other than ancient shards and mystery shards. And then you have to do it once a day just to do it. I understand that. Next, people have been asking me, how do I get 3 stars on activity? This is kind of important to help out your alliance. Plus, you can collect this chest right here. Let me move the QR code, the chest right there. So you get 1 star automatically by logging in every day. The other 2, you got to do all of the following. During the 2nd star, you must do play for 30 minutes, battle the Demon Lord, fight in dungeon or campaign battle 10 times, or a mix of both, fight in arena 6 times. To earn the 3rd star, players must play for 90 minutes, battle the Demon Lord 2 times, fight in the dungeon in campaign battles 20 times, or a mix of both, fight in the arena 12 times. Each member can earn up to 3 stars a day to contribute to their clan's activity progress. I also want to point out, there's these clan quests, and you can get 3 a week. And I just enabled mine today. And of course, there's 3 tiers: basic, expert, elite. And I did not have mine enabled. And it resets in just in a day. So I missed out on that. And of course, the currency you get from this, which you can see I have 5,600, goes towards the clan shop. And the clan shop, like there is a legendary in there where you can get 5 shards a week. When you get to 100, you get another. There's a Yannicka. So that is something to keep in mind to continuously do. Something I often forget. Now, this is something that I thought was one of the most important things that I've read. And we're going to go over this too. But what do I do with rares? Is it worth making rares into chickens? And this is one of the best posts I've seen. I fill my faction rare slots. Let me show you what that is, because that is a big deal. Right here, you go into Guardian Ring and you click Faction and Guardians, and you can see that says 10 of 10, 10 of 10, Sacred Order, 10 of 10. Like, I've almost filled all of them. Like, I need Skinwalkers, right? 2 of 10. So what that is, I'm going to go in there and I'll show you. You go down here and you can see that I've got duplicates. And a lot of these are not even upgraded. And what whenever I get a pair, I put them in here. And the reason why that's important is because all of your rares will get 10% HP, 10% attack, 7 accuracy and resistance, 10% defense, and then more importantly, right behind me, I'm going to flip to the other side, 3 speed. And this is true with epics too, right? But rares, yeah, fill this up first. And just so these are not cluttering up my inventory, I will throw them in the vault. And what that means is I'll go over here, because inventory, unless you spend gems, is going to be, there's going to be a space issue, right? So you hit them into the champion vault, and you move them in the champion vault. And then once they're in the champion vault, you can click them there. You can ping them over to the resolve vault. And so they're all sitting here. Look at all these guys are sitting here. I'm almost maxing that out. And this was just recently expanded. So that is a good thing to do. Now, once you've done that, once you've fixed up the faction guardians, which then there's some other things you can do with rares, right? Let's go take a look at the post again. I researched which one can be useful. You can make an all rare Phantom Shogun team, and there are Doom Tower secrets that require rares only. Some you might want to focus on, such as Cold Heart for Spider and FK, but most will have them immediate utility. And Cold Heart is a void. It's like probably the only void I don't have. Cold Heart is amazing. Does max HP damage, kind of like how Royal Guard does. And I don't have Cold Heart. There's a couple other rares worth considering. There's some of them are situational, but the one that I'm also looking forward to getting, but I need 3 of them, is going to be Painkeeper. There's some really cool tricks with Painkeeper because Painkeeper has an ability to reduce cooldowns. I have 2 Painkeepers. Maybe I'm going to be able to make it work with 2 Painkeepers, but if you get 3 Painkeepers, there's all kinds of silly combos you can do. You got your starter champions, of course, and then you've got Apothecary. So that's it. As far as ones that I'm interested in right now. Then say I throw the rest aside into the Master Vault. Don't focus on them. Just keep them for later. I'd use the rest as chickens. Feeding them make 4-star champions. So yeah, this is very similar to what I've been doing, but it's really nice to see, you know, somebody on Reddit, a veteran player, that kind of echoes what I've been thinking about rares. Again, big shout out to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this whole entire series and this channel. Tayrel, Rector Drath, link in the description, or the QR code right above me. QR code's on the screen. And Rector Drath I use quite a bit, actually. I've upgraded both of them, but Rector Drath I use almost everywhere. Get her at level 25. Healing, and has a revive. Very good support character and the ability to put attack down on her A1. I got to get used to saying A1, A2, A3. I refer to A1 as basic, A2 as the special, and A3 as the ultimate. But everybody says A1, A2, A3. I'll figure it out. Now, this was kind of interesting right here. How often does Raid do a free champ? Now, I need a break. So, done with He-Man and Skeletor. So, Skeletor is one of the one that was just running and winding down. And I've been able to do the free champs, Skeletor and Loki. Now, this was a good post right here. They do give away free legendaries every 3-4 months. And then they talk about last year. These were the 4 that they did last month. And they threw in Ninja. And boy, I wish I had Ninja. So I like the way they do it. Is when you go in and you log in every day and you get a legendary. I think this is one of the best things that they do here. And some of them are better than others. Yeah, I get that. But right now we are logging in. I guess it's already over for Skeletor. But I had to log in 7 days, but they weren't even consecutive days. I could do it. And there was a way of doing it for 14 days where you get more bonuses and got like the red stars. And that was quite useful for me when I started playing the game, that I could do that with Loki, right? And you see Loki, I got all the red stars. Skeletor, I haven't really played around with much. I'm still, you know, it's always a thing, but look at that. 5 reds. I gotta take them to 6, and then maybe we'll get some use out of them. And some of the legendaries, not all legendaries are created the equal, but you get what I'm trying to say, that some of them are really good. I use Loki situationally good, right? Okay, let's go on to the next thing we're going to talk about. We got a bunch of stuff right now. Offers. Now, this was an offer I did not know about. It shows up very randomly or infrequently. And somebody sent me this picture of this. I do not have this offer inside of my account, but now I'm going to be looking for this Warrior Circle pack. Someone suggested to me that this offer is available at times, like it's like maybe like once a month, and it's a limited offer, and you get to pick the items. So, you know, typically these void shards, you know, come in at, let's say $2 a piece, and you get 4. These ancient shards usually come in at about $1 a piece. You've got a legendary book. You got 800 gems. So this is, in my opinion, exceeds $10 value. Definitely worth going at. And then probably the best deal in the game is the daily gem pack, which is $10, and you get about $20 worth of gems. I always pick that up. Another thing that I do is this is the silver raid card. You can do that for $10 a month, or if you want, you can do the gold raid card, which is $50 for 6 months. You get a slight discount there. You get extra silver in campaign for 1 month, 70 extra multi-battles attempts in dungeon campaigns per day. And XP and silver makes it a lot easier. The multi-battle attempts is so that you can run it on auto and walk away from your device. My understanding is there was ways of doing, with that tool that I mentioned in yesterday's video on your Polarium PC client, but I typically play the game on my tablet. I play it on my phone, my tablet, and I'm also play it on the PC right here. And this multi-battle is super helpful on my tablet. And then lastly, I very much like the Forge Pass, and it's $20 for the bottom track. I very much like the Slayer. Slayer is a part of a 9-piece set, and there are better 9-piece sets, I'm sure, but this is the only 9-piece set that I have easy access at from where I am right now in the game. And the 9-piece set is amazing on AoE damage dealers. And so I'm looking to, when this wraps up, it's in the middle of it, right? We're in the early parts of it. I think we just finished up the first week. They usually run for a month. And so we just started the second week. So there's 3 weeks left. And I'm hoping that towards the end of it, I'll be able to make 2 complete good sets that I can put on some of my legendary champions. Very good. Now, I just want to talk about this. This is probably the largest post on the subreddit. I guess live arena was pretty much always optional, but right now, and it doesn't seem like that much of a burden. Advanced quest is you have to do 1 win a day to finish the advanced quest. And I kind of understand why. And plus, there's some amazing character that you get from the live arena system, which, you know, it's a Lego that is very, very good. Amazing is what I'm hearing. And there's so many benefits to it. I mean, the area bonuses where you can boost the stats in each area. Plus, for me, I need to get to this chest right here every day. There's some important gear. Then right here, the live arena quests. The rewards are good right here. From this, you can get primal shards. From these right here, once a month, you can get a legendary book. So the rewards are very, very good. Now, the thing that is frustrating about this, and I wish this is something that they would consider changing, is it just seems a little bit time consuming and frustrating. The first thing is finding an opponent. You have to wait for that. That's not the part that I take issue with. The thing that I take issue with is that I typically play with the same 5 champions. So why can't I pre-select them before I go into battle? And if I want to be super sweaty and not use the same 5, that's fine. I don't have to. But if you want to use the same 5 every single time, then just let it. Now, why can't I be selecting my first 2 right now? I'm waiting for them to pick theirs. Why can't I select my first 2 and have the confirm button grayed out? So that way, as soon as I see the first one, I just boom, hit confirm, because I already pre-selected my first 2. Now, if I see this and I want to do something different, fine. But this would just streamline the entire process, right? I hit confirm, right? And then right now, why can't I pick my next 2? I want to pick He-Man and Sun Wukong. It grays out this right here. As soon as they ping back there, this would be so much faster. I mean, if I don't want to do Sun Wukong and He-Man right now, then I could change my mind. But then as soon as they're done picking, I just feel like this would make the process so much faster here in Raid Shadow Legends, because I feel like a large percentage of live arena for me is this pre-selection process. And then I go into battle and, maybe they have better speed on me and I never take a turn and I die. Very quickly, I find out if I am going to win or lose or not. And I feel like there's a short amount of gameplay and a lot of this pre-selection process, which is a little bit frustrating to me. So that's, if I was in charge of things, that would be my suggestion. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Also, I do think live arena rewards are very, very good. I get my 5 wins every day. I think it's worth doing. And also, big shout out to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video again. Link in the description or scan the QR code here on the screen to get all kinds of fun stuff. I hope you are having as much fun as I am playing Raid Shadow Legends. Bye for now.